3, 2, 1, go!
Yes, hello everybody and welcome back to this Parkrun World Tour. Today we are in London. We're doing the Hackney Marshes Parkrun, and this is the third week that I've done Parkrun in a row. The first week we managed to get the win in Cardiff. The second week we managed to get a win in my hometown, the Cheltenham Parkrun. So we have come to the capital of England to try and get a third win in a row. Let me tell you now, this is a very fast parkrun. Although it is run entirely on grass, the chap at the very front, you can see him there in the red shorts, is absolutely rapid. And maybe a little bit of arrogance on my part, but I decided to start right in the middle of the pack. So these first 300 meters, I was basically weaving in and out of people, trying to catch up with the bloke in red shorts. And I can tell you, he's absolutely flying. I'm doing a 3:06 top left-hand corner, and I'm not even getting close to him. Quick disclaimer, there will be a course record broken, and it's my job in this parkrun to catch up with a bloke in front. Now, I did do a little bit of badgering on who this guy was, and he has just run a 2:17 marathon. 2:17. That is proper running, that is. So I'm going to have some serious work cut out today. Now, I think this parkrun is absolutely quality. Now, I won't babble on too much at the start. I've had a few comments on the channel recently saying that I talk maybe a little bit too much. So I'm going to try today and allow a little bit more of my breathing and running do some of the talking. So I will shut up for now and I'll catch you in a minute. Right. If you are new to this channel and you've not seen me before, please do me a massive favour and hit that subscribe button. It's absolutely free of charge. You're probably bored of all YouTubers telling you to do it, but it really does help my channel grow. Thank you very much. So like I mentioned then, we're in Hackney. This is in northeast London. I'm in Hackney because we're at Harry Potter World this weekend. Absolutely bloody love Harry Potter. We're staying with my auntie, she lives in Hackney. I've actually done a race before in Hackney, did the Hackney Half Marathon a couple of years ago. Hopefully going to do it again in the future. Absolutely love that race. So we've come to test this one out today. And as you can see, I'm being worked extremely hard already, and I'm not even in first position. Today, we've managed to get the heart rate monitor working. I'm using my Coros armband today, so the heart rate, as you see on the right hand side of the screen, that is totally accurate today. And as always on the channel, a massive shout out to the volunteers and the marshals that put on today's parkrun. Absolutely awesome job.
Thank you.
Alright, old mate's got about 30 metres on me at the minute, but I'm hanging in there quite nicely. He is in front of me, but I've not given up the chase. And to be honest with you, I feel alright. I'm going to put the 1K splits, the 1 mile splits on the screen as well, so you get all that information. Now, this course specifically, predominantly is run on grass. You start by doing a clockwise loop around the grass section, around the football pitches. Then you cross the bridge, as we did there, onto this 1.3 kilometre section of tarmac. A nice break. Now, stupidly, I decided to wear my Adidas Evos, which are a bit of an average running shoe if you ask me. They're alright for speed work, but they're nothing special. They're advertised as an easy daily trainer, and to be honest with you, they've got a bit of a sale on at the minute at 110 quid. You can't really moan. I probably should have gone something rather like an Alpha Fly or a Vaporfly today, because this bloke in front of me is absolutely rapid, and if I need any chance of keeping up with him, I need every little bit of help from every little bit of carbon plate in those running shoes that I can get. I didn't wear those, and I am suffering the consequences of that now. Look at that, 185 for a 305 heart rate. Absolutely blowing out of my arse already. last few videos I've done on here have gone down quite well, to be fair, for my YouTube account, for someone with only a few subscribers. So I want to thank everyone that has tuned in recently to watching my silly little parkrun videos, and a massive thank you to everyone that has put suggestions down in the comments of the previous videos of places where I should go and do some parkruns. I've seen all of those, and I've got a couple lined up in the future when it works with my training and my racing. Now, I am keen to continue to race as hard as I possibly can at hopefully some high profile events. Parkrun doesn't always fit perfectly into my training, but when it does, I will go after them because I absolutely bloody love them. Alright, now this is definitely quicker course than last week's parkrun at Cheltenham. Last week we ran 16:52, I think it was. The week before at Cardiff we did 15:36. Now I would say this course is probably somewhere in between. It's the surface of the Cheltenham one, but it is the flatness of the Cardiff one. So hopefully somewhere in between should be about right. Now, I don't know what the course record is of this course. I know the old course record was sub 15, but that was run entirely on tarmac. This one has a combination of both grass and tarmac, and I'm aware that the course record is broken today. Now, will it be by me or will it be by our old mate in front? Now, I've never actually gotten a course record for a parkrun. I would absolutely love to have a course record. I keep saying absolutely. That's it for this video. No more absolutely's. If you know of any course records that are going that I might have a shot at, please do let me know down below in the comments. I saw a comment last week from a chap that said about running the Leamington one. That's on my radar. So the Leamington Spa course record, I'd love to take that one down. Maybe a video in the future. But we're getting towards the halfway mark now. Alright, we're now halfway through this parkrun, and we have started to catch old mate up in front. The first time I've really got a close look at the back of him. So the plan is to try and just get as close as I possibly can. Old mate's in first position here, but he is seriously moving. So I'm going to have to give it everything just to be able to get close to him. Let's see how we get on. I thought I'd just chuck in there that the weather today was absolutely superb. Lovely temperature, no wind, so I can't use that as an excuse if I don't beat this bloke in front of me. Okay, this is now the closest the two of us have been all parkrun, and I can confirm that there is no one within a minute behind us, so it is a two-horse showdown. The good thing about running on the grass is I've done a lot of training over the summer months on grass, so hopefully I'm feeling accustomed to this kind of surface. Now, the only criticism I've got about the grass section is it was quite dewy this morning. It was quite slippy underfoot, and that made it quite difficult in the corners, and I didn't find the Evos were that great on this surface. Someone very kindly put a comment in the last video about a pair of Saucony shoes that I need to try for a grassy parkrun. So next time I've got a grassy parkrun, possibly opt for those shoes. But as we say, we are gaining on old mate in first. Alright, so the fun and games begin along this tarmac section as we catch up with some of our fellow park runners here. Hello everybody, well done with your park run today, great job. So old mate Still, he's just ahead up on the road. Now this section, you go back on the tarmac path for another few hundred meters, then you cross back over the bridge and you enter the final section, which is another loop back round those playing fields that we started in, but this time it's going to be an anti-clockwise direction. From there, it's going to be a straight shootout between me and old mate to see who takes first place and who gets the course record.
Well done. Thank you.
Now, something I want to say is look at my heart rate on the right hand side of the screen. 195. I got accused in my last video of being on some form of drugs because my heart rate was showing 160 and my breathing definitely did not replicate that, and I was running at a 3-minute pace at some point during the last video. So I can assure you we have got the heart rate absolutely spot on. This is how hard I'm having to work during these park runs. I'm giving it everything for the content. For you, the viewer, I want to be able to show you just how ugly my heart rate gets when I try and hit this top end pace. Now, just for context, I would say that the 308 in the top left hand corner you can see now is probably equivalent to close to 304, 303 on the road surface. I think the grass takes quite a bit out of you, and you can see now that old mate, he is starting to put a bit more distance in between us. Have I got anything left going into this last 800 meters? Can I catch him, or am I going to give up the chase? Let's see. Alright, at this point I really am relying on some Harry Potter magic to get me to catch up with old mate in front, but he is having a stormy day and I probably should have expected this from someone who ran 2:17. Now what I would say is my time that I ran today, I would have actually won the previous, I think it was all but maybe one of the last 100 park runs at this event. So typically the day I chose to do this park run, old mate turned up and he absolutely smashed it. Fair play to him. Alright, just to clarify to you, the viewer, just to show you exactly how hard I'm bloody working, I'm about to show you a very, very ugly face of me, and this is what my camera doesn't see when I am running. Thing is, not only is that not attractive, but I'm pulling an ugly face and I'm ginger, so thank God Vic still loves me because that is one ugly looking bloke. Alright, today it's been an absolute pleasure having you on board with me. As you can see, I didn't win this one and old mate got the course record. Massive shout out, that is a serious run. 197 is the heart rate at the minute. I'm working so hard. I'm going to leave this one to roll up. Now, do you think if I'd have gone with him at the start, I could have held on? Who knows? Better footwear, maybe. But it's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.
Well done, man. He's quick.
You want to know again? That was over me.
Well done, man.
Well done, mate.
Well done. Well
How was
done.
it?
Hard. That was a good time. Very good. Hackney Parkrun all done. Bloody hell. He shot off at the front like an absolute steam train and just couldn't get anywhere near him. Regretting starting a little bit further back now, but that's my own fault. Bloody love that. Vic's just about to finish. We've got a day in London. We're in London, aren't we? That's it for today's video, guys. Thank you for watching. Really appreciate you joining us, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.